Okay, so our last videos are going to be inclinometers for just the lumbar spine, so we're going to isolate just those. So in order to do that, we're no longer going to be up here in the thoracic region. We've already got S2 marked from earlier, but we need to find, and we're just going to lift up just a little bit, try and do your best to maintain the modesty of the patient, right? So to find, we need S2 and we need T12. To find T12, the easiest way to do that is find the very bottom rib, right? So we have these free-floating T11 and T12, rib 11 and 12 ribs. So along the back, find the ribs, go down to the very last one, find it, and then come straight across here, which on her is right here, and place that mark right there. And the reason we're doing this is because now we're isolating just the lumbar vertebrae. Okay? So I'm going to place this right here. And we're going to place our inclinometers on these marks here. So place it right there, zero it out, which this really shifted a lot. Let me find it here. There's 0, and zero here. And then just like with thoracolumbar flexion, you're just going to have them go forward. So with your arms reaching down kind of like you did before, just lean as far forward as you can without engaging your hips. As soon as you see their booty start to stick out, have them stop, because they're not doing lumbar flexion anymore, they're doing hip flexion. So it looks like she has about 20 up there and basically 0 there. So she has 20 degrees of lumbar flexion, right? Normal for lumbar flexion is actually 60 degrees. And this is something we actually already knew with this patient. This is my wife, who's very generously being our patient today because we're stuck inside with COVID-19. But she does have some lumbar issues that we've kind of worked on some. So I'm not really shocked that she has reduced flexion there. So for extension, it's exact same concept, except we're just going to have them come backwards. What you do need to do is just offset the inclinometers just a little bit though, so they don't hit each other. Okay, so do the same thing now, but go backwards for me. Good. And hard to read here. She has about 40 degrees of extension. 40 up top, 0 at the bottom, so there was nothing to subtract. And normal for that is actually 25, so she actually has better extension than she does flexion, which I'm not shocked, because if you kind of notice, she has a flat back with not a lot of lumbar curve, because she has a little bit of posterior pelvic tilt. That's probably from too tight of abdominals and tight hamstrings, which are causing that pelvis to shift. So that's where we're going to stop there, and then we'll do the next step.